The former music director of the San Antonio Symphony talks about the musicians' strike. Photojournalist Alan Kozlu shares his take on how to keep the music playing for future generations.
We're constantly struggling because the priorities are not set right in San Antonio. But now is the time to change the pattern. It's now or never.
Sebastian Lang-Lessing has lived and worked in 5 continents during his career as a music director, and he has seen all types of financing models. He says he doesn't envy the fundraising challenges the Symphony Society faces.
I've seen 9 CEOs in 10 years. 9 in 10 years. So I know that it's hard.
He spent 10 years as the music director in San Antonio and still holds the title of Music Director Emeritus with the San Antonio Symphony. But he fears the nearly 40% of the orchestra that would be cut down to part-time under the new contract won't stick around even 1 year.
They won't stay to make $11,000 a year because they can't afford to do that. Nobody can. I mean, you tell me a job you would hang around for $11,000 a year. After you probably have piled up $200,000 of tuition.
But he is convinced there is enough wealth in San Antonio to support the symphony as it is, but only if the donor class has the will.
I don't hear that there is no money, because there is money. I mean, there are enough people in San Antonio who single-handedly could solve the situation with one stroke of a pen.
He points to the Sunken Garden Theater, which the symphony plays in, that the Breckenridge Park Conservancy is attempting to raise nearly $62 million to renovate.
It's a nice number because that's exactly what we need as an endowment to solve that problem.
The San Antonio Symphony Society remains firm in its position that the contract they are proposing is the best way to preserve the orchestra. Telling Ken's 5. We have had to face the hard facts that Sebastian appears to be unaware of. In our current financial situation, we have had to make difficult decisions to really save the symphony for the long term. But Lang-Lessing believes that the drop in quality will make even that smaller budget harder to maintain.
You can set a budget for $5 million, but you won't be able to finance $5 million because you don't deliver quality. You lose your donors.
Alan Kozlu, Ken's 5, Eyewitness News.